I've said all along, I've said it for weeks, I've probably said it for a couple months. If the Chiefs can put together two, like not necessarily dominant, but a dominant and a really, really, really good offensive performance, I will say they're all the way back on offense. They don't have weaknesses outside of the receiver position, the secondary or tertiary option. They can beat cover two consistently. They did it against the Raiders because the Raiders weren't running a ton of it. Like, were they starting off in that shell? Was Hardman running a couple good routes? We'll talk about him. Yes. Pringle got open. Mahomes was finding the open receivers, which they haven't had drops in that game, a ton of them. They didn't have the turnovers in that game. So it was more than just, oh, LOL, the Raiders aren't playing a bunch of cover two, so we're going to destroy them. That definitely plays a part of it, I think. Can the Chiefs or will the Chiefs offense be productive against cover two? I think productive is subjective. Relative to the NFL average, I think, yeah, they can continue to be an above average offense. With that said, can they be the Chiefs offense of old or the Chiefs offense of somewhat recent before 2021, even earlier in the season, like that Cleveland game? I think they can. Will they? I still, until they do it twice in a row, I'm not going to say they will.
I would even say twice in a row against non-Raiders opponents.
Yes, yes.
I think this week really is just the linchpin, I guess you could say, the bar for how the offense will play the rest of the year. There's not a lot of time left for them to figure it out if they haven't figured it out yet. I like the trends that they showed in the last game. There was more, no more drops, no turnover worthy plays, less penalties. But it's hard to say if those were because of concentration issues, because they were being frustrated, things weren't going well against cover two. It's hard to say really. But I would definitely, we just need to see this week, and then maybe, if of course more games, of course. But I think this week they have to show they figured it out, and I think they need to figure it out, because considering Chiefs and the Chargers and who's playing in the game actually now, I think the offense has to show up. So if they don't, they might lose this game, and then they would lose the division most likely. I don't know the Chargers' remaining schedule, but they would have both games against the Chiefs. And, going to the playoffs as a wild card is not where you want to be, really. So I think this game's vital, and I hope they have figured it out. I think they can play well against. I mean, it's not like cover two's not been used against them before. But they obviously are having issues just having consistency against it, and I hope they figure it out for this week.
Yeah, man, this is it. Like, this is a huge game for both of these teams. Like, if the Chiefs lose this one, I'm going to be hard pressed to pick them to get to the Super Bowl. If they lose this one, I'm going to be hard pressed to pick them to win the divisional game and get to the AFC Championship, depending on matchup. Like, I get that they've beat, the Cowboys, who are a really good team. I get they've beat the Broncos, who are respectable. I know they beat the Raiders, who were respectable, I guess. Like, the Chiefs against high quality opponents. Yeah, now by the end of the year, they're not going to be respectable, and that's part of the hindsight's 2020 thing. Like, you have a general understanding. Even the Browns, they aren't completely good. Like, they're just there, I think. Like, against Baltimore, Chiefs lost, could have won. Against Tennessee, Chiefs lost big time. Buffalo, Chiefs lost big time. Do I think the Chiefs are better than Buffalo right now? Absolutely. Do I think the Chiefs are better than the Chargers right now? I do. Do I think they're better than the Browns? Yes. Do I think they're better than the Ravens? I do. Tennessee with Derrick Henry, that's still a tough sell for me. But if the Chiefs go out Sunday, beat whatever the heck the Chargers throw at them, I think that saying they're all the way back, especially offensively, isn't going to be a stretch. I have them scoring 28 points. I think it's going to be 3 Mahomes touchdowns and then some special teams, defense, rushing, something like that. If they can do that, I think they're going to be back.